Hey everyone, welcome back to Masonzero MTG. Today we're talking about some of my favorite cards for Pauper Cube from the new set Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate. There are quite a few commons in this set that I'm pretty excited about, but I've tried to narrow it down to my favorite 5. Since there are plenty of great cards, please let me know what you are excited to play in Pauper Cube from this new set. Alright, let's get into the list and start with Guardian Naga. I always struggle to find high-cost commons that are worth running in the high end of a deck, and it makes Pauper Cube often feel like it's all cards under 3 mana. That is even more true for white, which is why I got excited when I saw Guardian Naga. A 3 mana disenchant that exiles is a fantastic adventure to have, and a 5/6 with vigilance for 7 mana that is immune to damage on your turn is something you'd be pretty happy to play on the top end of your deck. Great Sword of Tyr is very similar to Ancestral Blade to me, but I personally like it a little bit more. The costs to cast and equip are essentially the same, but Ancestral Blade also creates a 1/1 token that gets the blade attached to it instantly, then gives the equipped creature +1/+1, effectively making a 2/2. My issue with this is that that's pretty much the ceiling. Later in the game, it's just a +1/+1 boost that sticks around. Meanwhile, the Greatsword has to be equipped, but it puts +1/+1 counters on the equipped creature and taps down a creature your opponent controls every time the creature attacks. This means the creature can get bigger over time, and it has some built-in evasion. I'm a big fan of this cheap equipment for sure. Breath Weapon is very similar to other 2 damage sweepers like Fiery Cannonade, but with one key difference. It deals 2 damage to each non-dragon creature, whereas Fiery Cannonade deals 2 damage to each non-pirate creature. Pirates tend to be smaller than dragons, so in some situations this is a lot closer to just 2 damage across the board. That 2 damage wasn't going to kill most dragons, but it might kill pirates if you're running them. In a lot of cubes it might not make a difference, but take a look at how many pirates or dragons you have and their stats in order to make your decision. This also might be better if you have dragons that fly and need more ways to take care of flying creatures in red. There are some solid token decks that can be put together in Pauper Cube, and Cloakwood Swarmkeeper is a pretty good payoff. Whenever you make tokens, you put a +1/+1 counter on it, and this card can come out on turn 1, before any of your tokens arrive. It's a small creature that can get big over the course of the game, and despite not having any other abilities or keywords, it could be worth playing. There's not too much to say about Xentar Bandit. It's a 2 mana 2/1 that lets you pay a life to get a treasure when it attacks. I think this is a good value piece for an aggro deck, or a sacrifice deck, or just in any black deck at all. It's just a decent card, but nothing too crazy. You'd be pretty happy to play it no matter what. Alright, there are a ton of great commons in this set that could find a home in many Pauper and Peasant cubes. More than just these 5 will be tested in my cube for sure, and I'm excited to hear what you'll be testing out. So please leave a comment below with the cards that you'll be testing, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and check out my other video that I posted about all the cards for a more average cube. See you next time!